Hello, and welcome back to another Gary Barry video. And we have a shock for you all today, don't we, Maddie? Under this hood. I'm known for having long hair. That is something that's like a trademark at the moment, isn't it? What do you reckon?
Yeah, man.
But recently, I made the decision to cut it all off. So now this is going to be either the scariest thing you guys have seen in your life, or, you know, there might be some TikTok edit accounts, yeah. Paul, do you want to do the honours and rip it off? I've got short hair!
Gosh.
I actually like it a lot better. I think it looks a lot better. It feels cleaner as well. It feels nicer. But yeah, anyways, that's just what I've been doing. What do you guys think about new hair? What do you think?
It's beautiful.
What do you think?
It's better.
It's better. Yeah. I think overall everyone's kind of be like, yeah, he's better. Like he's like hot, like sexy. Yeah. Like everyone keeps flirting with me and shit. Like guys, I promise, please stop like comparing me to like Leonardo DiCaprio and like Johnny Depp and stuff. Guys, like.
Ain't no one compare him to.
Guys, it's like really getting annoying now. Like, like, please stop comparing me to them, please. Just come on. Anyways, today we're going to be telling our most embarrassing stories. Now, me myself, I'm going to be for real. I'm a bit of a cornball. I'm a bit of a cornball. Almost everything I could do can be considered embarrassing by one person. Do you agree with that?
No, what the no.
No.
Okay, there's a lot because this is embarrassing. I'm going to get like bullied at school for this, so you guys better be thankful that I'm like telling everyone this. So I'm coming off an illness. Okay, here we go. The first embarrassing story is one time when I was a kid, there's an amusement park in Perth called Adventure World. And at the park, there's a lazy river called the Rocky Rapids. And one time when I was a kid, because when I was a kid, I was like, oh, I don't need to wear underwear with swimming pants. That's just more things to take off. And I was on the Rocky Rapids, and a little piece of my pant got caught. And it ripped clean down the middle. Yeah. A few old men saw my penis that day. It was tough. That's something pretty embarrassing. I can't remember how old I was. I think I was like 10, and that happened to me. And I spent the rest of the day. I had to wrap a towel around me or something. Just something crazy. Yeah, that's hard thinking about, to be honest. The next thing, this one's even worse. When I was a kid, we used to always go to this tennis court near my house. Maddie's already laughing. I think I've told this story before. And one time I went to this tennis court, and let's just say the chocolate man paid a visit. And by chocolate man, I mean the chocolate river, as in I had diarrhea in my pants. She's laughing at me. I don't think it's funny at all. No, this is not funny at all, and it's actually really upsetting that you're laughing at me. The chocolate river came. The Oompa Loompas were there, my worms at the time. Yeah, so that's probably the most embarrassing things that have ever happened in my life.
Hey guys, so I have a pretty embarrassing story from quite long. It's from quite long ago, so like you can't like flame me that hard for it, right? So back in pre-primary, the year after kindy, right? There was a time I was at school. I left the morning perfectly fine, no needing for any disasters, any explosions to happen today. I may have obtained a visit from the chocolate man himself too. I was at school and I was on the playground, I remember, and then I thought, man, I really need to take a So I went to the disposery of your insides called the toilet. I went to the toilet. I was going to take it, but then all the big year sixes came in the toilet. They all started bullying me because I looked over it. So I ran out. I then realized that I had a monster fall out of me. I went and told the teacher that the kids were bullying me, but I was too scared to mention that I actually had just made a little worm of me. I remember going to class and everyone in class saying, "Did someone fart?" I remember very clearly. I was too scared to admit the truth, so I just kept it to myself. It was not a good time. I remember I was sitting there. Everyone was saying it smells like poop. I was severely embarrassed. I remember it till this good old day. That day was not a good day. I remember going home. I remember walking around with that chocolate down in my pants, man. I remember that chocolate. I could feel it swishing around. It was warm, I remember. I went home and it started dripping down my leg halfway during the day. But lucky for me, it was after lunch, so I didn't have too long to go. I remember I got home, even my own mum shamed me. It was a bad day for me, man. My mum was shaming me. She instantly made me go change, and she showered me, and she took my iPad from me. I didn't go to school for an entire week. I couldn't do it, man. It was too much shame upon my good old soul. I've never experienced a day worse than that.
Both victims of the
chocolate man. You guys will never understand.
You don't get it. Your own mother looking at you like that, man.
Once you yourself, that's when you become a man.
Come on, let's be real. Everyone shat themselves at least once.
I genuinely haven't shot myself.
You definitely shit yourself every week. Look at you. Come on, look at you. What the f*** is wrong with you? I'm trying to figure out what else has happened to me. I have one more story for you all. My last story for you all. And this is a doozy. One day in year 8 at school, I went around almost the entire day. I think it was like halfway through the day of school.
Is that like lunch?
And this is when Speed first became popular, so I was like doing his dance all the time. I went to school without knowing that my mum's underwear were inside my jumper. And I did the Speed dance in front of my friends. Lucky it was only in front of my friends, but I did my Speed dance. And
Just fall on the floor.
oh, thanks for spoiling it. No, who invited you, bro? Like, what is she doing here?
That's where Josh's TikTok username came from. G-strings fall out my jumper.
Yeah, because like, underwear fell out of my jumper, and I was pretty embarrassed. I had to go. I was like, "It's not mine. It's not mine. It's not mine." Because I've been impartial to wearing ladies' underwear from time to time, but like it wasn't that day. Like they weren't mine that day.
Question.
What's your question?
What did you do with the underwear after it fell out your jacket?
I put it in my school bag, and it was actually this bag right here. It was in there. So, and then I remember I went home that day and I told my mum, shout out mum, you'll probably watch this, but yeah, actually one more embarrassing story actually. So I went driving for the first time the other day and my dad just got a new car. He got a new BMW like recently, and my first time ever driving, I accidentally pressed accelerator instead of brake and I'll go straight into a Bob Jane T-Mart. I crashed his car.
Oh hell no.
That's my embarrassing stories. I mean, if you guys want to flame me if you want. But like, to be honest, I feel like I'm a real one. Like, no one's got like that type of like energy like I do. Like the chocolate river came, I crashed a car. Like no one's got aura like that, bro. Like you guys trying to be me, the fuck.
All right, guys. Yeah, I have grace on me now because it's a bit chilly out here, mate. Back, it's blurry. All right, so good old year 8 days. Yeah, it was a rough year of my life, man.
It was a hood rat.
Yeah, a little bit of hood rat, but not that deep, man. There was one time I went to Christian camp. It was a 3-day camp. It was 3 days of hell. I was sleeping in a boys' dorm. You never want to go in a boys' dorm. You women should be thankful you're not a boy. I went in the boys' dorm, and I got harassed by many men. But that's not all. Then the next day, we were all having we went to church in the morning. We were all having a meeting up, like all the kids hanging around after church. And keep in mind, it was full of black people, so you already know it was crazy. Everyone was gathered around the group, and they all pushed me to the middle. This is when I really thought I was the shit. I was not the shit. In fact, I was shit. There was one kid named Zach. You guys know Zach Loxton. Zach Loxton did something that I will never forget. The black men, the black woman, they were all standing around me. I was standing there, and I told Zach, "You're a bitch." That was one thing I regret ever saying. That man, he came up to me. He grabbed my pants. And he pulled them down, but he didn't even just pull them down and run away. This man pulled them down and held them down. This nigga really held my pants down. I can feel the tears already forming right now, man. This nigga really, imagine we're in this big, like, imagine a big grass area, right? Trees all around, and black people that like to exaggerate things. This nigga walks up to you, he grabs your pants, pulls them down. This guy was holding the pants down like I was trying to pull them up. This nigga would not let me touch my pants. And then they all pulled out their phones. They pulled out their phones. And they started recording me. They started recording me. That was me when I was 14. I was underage. Oh, I can still remember. And then I remember when I came back to the dorm at night. Oh, he removed the light. All right. I came back to the dorm at night, and they were asking me if I could pull my pants up yet. If I could pull my pants up yet. My pants were pulled up. They were pulled up. I couldn't pull them up. And then I became the clown. I became the joke of the entire camp. They tried to deck me again multiple times. All because I called Zach a bitch. That's why you never fuck with Zach.
What's the moral of the story here?
What was that?
What's the moral of the story here?
Don't call black people bitches. You'll regret it. You either get slammed or you get dacked without a possibility of undecking. That was the tragic lifetime. That was a tragic story of my lifetime, brother.
Oh wait, Paul's on the phone to his mum. Give me a minute. Oh, boom, Gangnam Style. Oh, 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 oh. Whoop, boom, Gangnam Style. Oh, 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 oh. Whoop, boom, Gangnam Style. She like, wait, this is what TikTok edits? Baby, it's alright. Baby, it's alright. Okay, alright, let's say the story, then I'll go. Okay, so one time in year 6, we've got to be quick because Paul's going to go. One time in year 6, I was at year 6 and I was going between the gaps in the fence like you do. My friend, Benjamin Edward Cobley, thought it was a good idea to grab both my legs and pull them and slam my baby testicles into a fence pole. But I say I've never felt pain like that in my life. My testicles went up into my chest. I don't think I can have kids ever in my life. I still think to this day that has damaged my ball sack indefinitely. I remember thinking it was bruised. I remember that hurt a lot. Yeah, f*** you for that, Ben. I'm going to bash you at school, boy. You better be ready, you bitch ass pussy. I don't even want none of this bitch ass pussy. Is Ben? What's Ben? What do you call Ben? Pussy off. And by Chocolate River, I mean I had diarrhea dripping down my legs. That's the first time I ever felt that type of warmth. Feels like a heater, like I can't even lie. Like it kept me warm, kept my butt nice and toasty. Like, I think 10 out of 10, I'd do it again. I probably have done it again. Alright, that's it.